Our today's topic is chemicals, enzymes, and other bioactive molecules. Microbes are also used for commercial and industrial production of certain chemicals like organic acids, alcohols, and enzymes. Examples of acid producers are Aspergillus niger, a fungus which produces citric acid, Acetobacter aceti, a bacterium which produces acetic acid, Clostridium butylicum, a bacterium which produces butyric acid, and Lactobacillus, a bacteria which produces lactic acid. From this paragraph, you have to learn the name of the microbe and which acid is produced. So, microbe is Aspergillus niger, produces citric acid. Next is Acetobacter aceti, produces acetic acid. Next is Clostridium butylicum, produces butyric acid. And Lactobacillus produces lactic acid. So learn the name of microbe and acid which is produced by that bacteria or the microbe. Next is yeast. Scientific name is Saccharomyces cerevisiae, is used for commercial production of ethanol, ethyl alcohol. Microbes are also used for production of enzymes. Lipases are used in detergent formulation. Lipases means which can digest the fats and are helpful in removing oily stains because lipases breaks the fat molecules, so it is helpful in removing oily stains from the laundry. Fruit juices. So from this paragraph write Saccharomyces cerevisiae and what is the use of this. Lipase, what is the use of that in the laundry. Next is fruit juices bought from the market are clearer as compared to those made at home. Can you give the reason why? This is because the bottled juices are clarified by the use of pectinases. This is an enzyme which breaks the bigger molecules into the smaller molecules, and proteases. This is also an enzyme which hydrolyzes or breaks the peptide bonds. So in the bottled juices, these enzymes are added, pectinases and proteases, which breaks the bigger molecules into smaller molecules so that the juice appears clearer. That juice is more clearer as compared to that made at home. Next is streptokinase, produced by the bacterium Streptococcus. So microorganism is Streptococcus. It produces the enzyme streptokinase, which is also an enzyme which is used and it modifies by genetic engineering. The Streptococcus, which produces the enzyme streptokinase by genetic engineering, is used as clot buster for removing clots from the blood vessels of patients who have undergone myocardial infection leading to heart attack. So streptokinase is used as a clot buster for removing the clots in the blood vessels of the patients who have undergone any myocardial surgery. Another bioactive molecule, cyclosporin A. Learn the name. That is used as an immunosuppressant agent in organ transplant patients. Immunosuppressant agent means it reduces the immunity of the patients who have undergone organ transplant patients. In the organ transplant patients, they daily take these immunosuppressant medicines to reduce their immunity, because otherwise their own immunity will damage the transplant. Our body will consider that this transplant organ or tissue is outer germ. so it can destroy that transplant. This cyclosporin A, which is produced by a fungus Trichoderma polysporum. So microorganism is Trichoderma polysporum. It produces a molecule cyclosporin A. Function is it act as immunosuppressive agent in organ transplant patients. Then next is statins, another chemical produced by the yeast. Microorganism is yeast. Name is Monoscus purpureus. Learn the name of this yeast which produces statins. Have been commercialized as blood cholesterol lowering agent. Statins are used for lowering the blood cholesterol level. It acts by completely inhibiting the enzymes responsible for synthesis of cholesterol. So statins help in lowering the blood cholesterol level. Next is microbes in sewage treatment. First, try to understand the flow chart. Now, this is the flow chart showing sewage treatment strategy. First, the sewage water undergoes primary treatment. Under primary treatment, two parts: filtration and sedimentation. Under filtration, floating debris, the large objects which are floating on the water, they are removed, and during second step under sedimentation, soil and small pebbles are removed. This comes under primary treatment. Then the effluent means that liquid phase which is left now goes to the large aeration tank where air is mixed with the water and constant agitation mixing is there so that the growth of microbe masses occurs, that is flocks are formed. What is flock? The bacteria associated with fungal filament. Bacteria along with the fungal filament forms the flock. So this bacteria eats the organic matter inside that water and reduces the BOD level. What is BOD? BOD is biochemical oxygen demand. Lower the BOD means less polluted water. More BOD means more polluted water. Then the water is allowed to go to the settling tank. This is all come under secondary treatment. So in the settling tank, the flock settles down. At the base, this flock, which is the mass of microbacteria and fungal filament, it settles down. This is now known as activated sludge. This under anaerobic conditions. This activated sludge now goes to the anaerobic sludge digester, which is a large tank, and from here biogas is produced. From the settling tank, the flock goes to one side, to one tank, and the effluent, the other water is released into the natural water bodies. So this is how the sewage treatment occurs. Next is microbes in sewage treatment from the book. Large quantities of wastewater are generated every day in cities and towns. A major component of this wastewater is human excreta. This municipal wastewater is called as sewage. It contains large amount of organic matter and microbes, many of which are pathogenic, which can harm, that is pathogenic. Have you ever wondered where this huge quantity of sewage or urban waste is disposed of daily? This cannot be discharged into natural water bodies like rivers and streams directly. Why? Because many pathogens are present in it. Before disposal, hence sewage is treated in sewage treatment plants to make it less polluting. Treatment of wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes naturally present in the sewage. This treatment is carried out in two stages, that is primary treatment and secondary treatment. Primary treatment, These treatment steps basically involve physical removal of particles, large and small, from the sewage through filtration and sedimentation. These are removed in stages. Initially, floating debris is removed by sequential filtration. Then, the soil and pebbles are removed by sedimentation. All solids that settle from primary sludge and the supernatant means which remains on the upper surface, forms the effluent. The effluent from the primary settling tank is taken for secondary treatment. Now, the secondary treatment or biological treatment. The primary effluent is passed into large aeration tanks where it is constantly agitated mechanically and air is pumped into it. This allows vigorous growth of useful aerobic microbes called flocs. What is floc? It is the masses of bacteria associated with fungal filaments to form mesh-like structure. While growing, these microbes consume the major part of the organic matter in the effluent. They eat all the organic matter from it. This significantly reduces the BOD, biochemical oxygen demand of the effluent. BOD referred to as the amount of oxygen that would be consumed if all the organic matter in 1 liter of water were oxidized by bacteria. What is BOD? BOD is that value which is required to completely consume the bacteria, which is all the organic matter which is present in 1 liter of water. The sewage water is treated till the BOD is reduced. The BOD test measures the rate of uptake of oxygen by microorganisms in a sample of water. Thus, indirectly, BOD is a measure of organic matter present in the water. The greater the BOD of wastewater, more is its polluting potential. Once the BOD of sewage or wastewater is reduced significantly, the effluent is then passed into a settling tank where the bacterial flocs are allowed to sediment. This sediment is called activated sludge. A small part of this activated sludge is pumped back into the aeration tank to serve as inoculum. Like when we add in the milk, when we add small curd, that acts as an inoculum. Here also that small floc is used as inoculum and passed to the aeration tank. The remaining major part of the sludge is pumped into large tank called anaerobic sludge digesters. Here other kinds of bacteria which grow anaerobically digest the bacteria and the fungi in the sludge. During this digestion, bacteria produces a mixture of gases such as methane, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. Different types of gases are produced. These are known as biogas and can be used as a source of energy, and it is highly inflammable, can catch fire. The effluent from the secondary treatment plant is generally released into natural water bodies like river and streams. Microbes play a major role in treating billions of gallons of wastewater every day across the globe. This methodology has been practiced for more than a century now in almost all parts of the world. You are aware that due to increasing urbanization, sewage is being produced in much larger quantities than ever before. However, the number of sewage treatment plants has not increased enough to treat such large quantities. So, the untreated sewage is often discharged directly into rivers, leading to their pollution and increase in waterborne diseases. The Ministry of Environment and Forest has initiated Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan to save these major rivers of our country from pollution. Under these plans, it is proposed to build a large number of sewage treatment plants so that only treated sewage may be discharged in the rivers. I hope this is clear. Next topic we will continue next